I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drop, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride, this young sun will come out tonight. And this one time.
What's up, ladies and gents? It's Idaho Dub with another Throwback Thursday video. Man, apparently my Frogger video last week wasn't a big hit. Some people weren't fans of that in the comments. Hey, it's Throwback Thursday, man. I'm just, taking it back to old games, talking about old stuff sometimes. I mean, look at this game. I bet this is a game you guys didn't even know existed. I have so many random arcade games on my Xbox. It's amazing. This is Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Jeff Foxworthy used to host this show, and I don't think it's still on. I'm pretty sure it's not. I feel like there was a bunch of shows like this back in the day. There was like Stump the Somebody. I think that was like a sports show. And you had like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That actually might still be on. A lot of those games, to try and get $1 million. And I guess there's still quite a few of them. But there was like a run on those shows for a while. And this just happened to be one of them. I thought it was actually kind of a funny show. I didn't watch it too many times, but it is interesting, man. Some of these questions are hard. You go check the achievements out on this. Getting to $1 million isn't that easy. I mean, now everybody has a cell phone, so you can get there pretty easy. But I started thinking, I was like, in 5th grade, did I really know this much stuff? Did I know what part of the musical family a tuba is in? Probably. I probably could have figured that out in 5th grade. I don't know. 5th grade was actually one of my better years. It's right at the end of elementary school. At least for me it was. I think some schools you go into 6th grade in elementary school. Maybe not. I could be wrong, but in Idaho, where I grew up at, 5th grade is like the final step before you go into middle school or junior high. So it's a good year, man. It's a good year. Everything is good. You're like the king of the school. And we had 2 different 5th grade classes in my school. And I happened to be in Mrs. K's class, and the other class was just, they had this like younger teacher, and it was just like hellacious. And we were like the school was pretty small, right? But grades 1 through 4 were in the actual elementary school. And then there was like this annex for the 5th grade classes. And it was basically kind of like a trailer home, but larger, obviously. It was just like this separate building that wasn't, I don't know, it looked like a mobile home to me, but it was bigger because it had to fit like 2 5th grade classes in there. Keep in mind, man, it's small classes, only like 30 kids probably per class, maybe 40, probably 40 kids per class. So we're both in the rooms, and there's only a wall that divides us, so we can hear the other class sometimes if they get loud. Like every day, this other class was getting yelled at by the teacher. She was like having breakdowns. It was awesome. So I don't know why I'm telling you that portion of the story. Basically, what I want to talk about is how awesome my teacher was, Mrs. K. She was dope. Out of all the 5th grade teachers in the world, she was probably the best, man. She was kind of firm. She's kind of strict. I got in trouble a few times with her. Mainly one time. Actually, you know what? 5th grade, a lot of stuff happened to me. I got my first introduction into Forgery. Basically, I was beefing with some kids. Well, I wasn't really beefing. One of my friends was beefing with a group of 5th graders. So he wrote this huge note to these kids, and basically was like talking about like 5th grade slurs, like, yeah, you wear your mom's bra around the house, stuff like that, real hardcore stuff for 5th graders. Keep in mind, 5th graders nowadays, man, they know more stuff than I probably do. They could probably just out smack talk me in a second, but back in the day, we were a little more civil as 5th graders. So my buddy writes up this huge note saying all this derogatory 5th grade stuff, signs my name, our other friend's name, and his name on the letter, and then gives it to him. Couldn't just walk up to him and say all this to their face. Had to write a letter to him. So he gives the letter to him, and while he's writing actually, you know what? I don't think he ended up giving it to him. Somehow the teacher got a hold of it. And I got called into the principal's office the next day, and I was like, what is going on? Why am I going to the principal's office? Yeah, well, they read the letter out loud. My parents had to come in. It sucked. It sucked bad. I got in so much trouble when I got home. So much trouble. And we had to write letters to all the families that we were mean to. And I was actually friends with some of the kids we gave to. Like, I was neighbors with one of them. Like, I knew the lady. I'm like, did they even get to read this letter? Like, I feel like the teacher could have just been like, this isn't going anywhere. We're not going to show it to anybody's family. Yeah, it was weird, man. I was introduced to Forgery. I just totally remembered that. See, these Throwback Thursday videos are good for me. I'm refreshing my memory. But one of the most awesome things ever about this teacher was, and she like traveled a lot in the summer, and she kind of went all over the world. But every once in a while, we'd come back in from recess or whatever, and she would have us go on like this field trip, right, to a different place in the like field trip around the world. But we obviously wouldn't go anywhere. It wasn't like the Magic School Bus. We didn't just hop on there and float out. But I remember one time she's like, today we're going to the Smithsonian. So she had been at the Smithsonian that prior summer. So she had like this video of the Smithsonian, and we watched it. Well, while we were watching it, we got to eat this ice cream that they take the astronauts take to space with them. It's basically like dried ice cream. It's in a package. She had bought that for everybody, so everybody got their own little package of it. And I remember it was Neapolitan ice cream. And we got to eat that while we watched, this tour of the Smithsonian. And it was awesome.
Final question. If you get this one right, you're going to be leaving with $1 million. However, there's a catch. You will be shown just one category. You must choose to answer the question based on subject alone. And remember, if you get this question wrong, it will drop you all the way back down to $25,000.
So yeah, that's my fifth grade story. And I just love the fifth grade, man. It was a good time. So, yeah. How many pecks are in a bushel? That's easy. First of all, you need to know what a peck is. A peck is a unit of measurement. There's 4 pecks in a bushel. Don't ask me why I know that. Right now, maybe during this game, I was just Google searching it. Or maybe I already knew that. But I'm going with 4. I'm fairly confident it's 4 pecks in a bushel. Because I think I've had my grandma talk to me about that before, Like, if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, something like that, right? Isn't that the Peter Piper thing? All right, Jeff, give me it, baby. Give me it. 4. It's got to be 4. Come on. I want to be a fake millionaire. I want to be a fake. Quit building up the hype, man. You need to feed those fish, by the way, Jeff. They're hungry back there. Ooh, Idaho Dub is a millionaire. I am the smartest man alive. Oh, man, but that is, are you smarter than a 5th grader? Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Did you like 5th grade? What was your favorite grade? Any stories you have down below, let me know. You guys have some awesome stories, man. I'm going to have to share some of those. You guys have been leaving some pretty awesome comments on this video and other ones. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think of the videos. Let me know if you have any awesome 5th grade stories. Ido Dub, a fake millionaire. Look at that. I'm going to go cash that right now. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.
I got this love. I got this love. Why? I got this love because I